Good noodles. I remember you guys joined my show yesterday. Ah, you're tired. No, I'm not tired. I slept for like. I went to bed at like 1 and I slept till now, till noon. So I had like 11 hours of sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, once you show us very unique, the story's progressing, I know. I'm in the part when Josh meets Jake. So pretty much what happens, Josh walks in on Jake fucking a chick in Jake's room. He doesn't see them fucking, but he hears them fucking in the room. He's like, Jake. And Jake's like, oh shit. And the woman ends up leaving. And then Josh ends up having that talk with Jake. How he's a virgin, how he made out with chicks and everything. He used to go out there and party it up. He said, let's go. There's a marina party at 9 o'clock tonight. He said, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And they both go to the party. Then chapter 2 is it's what? Yeah. Yeah, that's what gets interesting, obviously. The question is, will I pull it off when after Josh meets Don? Will I pull it off with the drama starts happening? I don't know. We'll see what happens, obviously. Why is it so baggy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's something you cries. I told you that's one of his time. He's letting me live with it, man. Yeah, man. That's why she cries, obviously. But I ignore her because I know she's gonna keep fucking guys up there. She's crazy, obviously, right? That's why I ignore. Yeah, I ignore me every night. Yes, we did because I can't take you seriously. You gotta keep seeing the guys after you cry. Crazy. Yeah, yeah. Your book is sick, man. I know John book is sick. His answers a masterpiece, man. It's a cinematic masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. Say this. A masterpiece. Saying this is a masterpiece. Saying this is a masterpiece. Yeah. Alright, you Black Man, you right what you showed us. I was saying, yeah, I think I was about lying. I wrote it. Alright, that's a masterpiece, I know. It's a masterpiece. Saying this is a masterpiece, obviously. It's a masterpiece. Yeah. People would tell me, yeah, this is gonna be better than my Lord of the Rings. I know people it's better than Lord of the Rings. Like, Takis has a better character arc than even my Elijah Wood's Frodo either. I know. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, Zane's will be the biggest budget ever made. I know Zane's will be like a $3 billion budget, biggest movie deal ever made. Something crazy. Yeah, I said Pre was all happy, or Mel Gibson was like, gave him all the budget for the movie. Those guys gave him all the budget for the movie. That's why those guys are lucky, obviously, what they choose. Yeah, yeah. I love the Hollywood actors start trending once they sign their contracts. That's when they're gonna start trending. The Hollywood actors. Yeah, that's when they're gonna start trending. Obviously, because the whole world now knows I signed them. I have the keys. And what? And once their experience I fade me, now wherever they go, they're gonna be trending me. Obviously, the actors. Yeah, that's why they live the life of me, BJ. Yeah, that's why they're gonna beg. I'm like, look, man, you're not good for the grace of can't read. So I keep saying that you're not good. So you're not good. There you go. Yeah, man, you have some boss say Zane's be better than Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and Dune 2 The Dark Knight. No, guys, it's better than all those IPs. There's a reason why the Gakers want to control my brain. I know it's a masterpiece, obviously. Yo, what you show us, that's fucking entertaining shit, I know. It's a masterpiece, it is. That's why the Gates will control it. You know, I wrote an amazing book, obviously. That's amazing shit, I know. It's a masterpiece, man. That book. That's why the families want to control it. Because I wrote a masterpiece, obviously. Yeah. 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 I will. The Hollywood actors say it's really big. Oh, yeah, they will. John Campia. Not John Campia. John Boyega. She wants to. John Campia. John Boyega. She wants to. I'm saying. And just all those guys are gonna beg, obviously. They're gonna really beg, obviously, those actors in Hollywood. Yeah. They want to be in that Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, obviously. That's why all those Hollywood actors are gonna beg, obviously, right? They know I can pay them more. John knows I can easily pay him like a 33 million deal for the Great Escape, obviously. Like for the Great Escape, I can easily pay John his like his 10 million. I can easily give him like 12.5 million of the royalties. That's already what 22 million, and he gets like his 2 million for the game. The speaking fee sound like a 33 million deal. I can easily give John like 12 to 13 million of royalties for the Great Escape. John sound like a 30 million, 31 million deal. Like he doesn't make that in Hollywood. John peaks at like probably 3 million in Hollywood. Obviously, he knows I can pay him more. That's why he'll beg. Obviously, he is good for the Great Escape too, but I'm not gonna re-sign him. Otherwise, he's gonna piss off a lot of agents and actors in Hollywood. Like John, man, you can't be selfish, man. You gotta think about the actors in Hollywood. So Zara, yeah, Yvonne Jojo knows I can sign like a 20 million deal for the Great Escape. Easy to pay all these Hollywood actors more money than they make in Hollywood. Hollywood isn't paying that money, right? It's gonna take a while for John Megan to negotiate for a $30 million deal. Chances are he'll get maybe a $6-7 million deal after Zanus. And as his career grows, he now bargains for more, like his 8, 9, 10. I just always might be able to bargain for maybe 14 million, 15 million in Hollywood, 13 million in Hollywood after Zanus. And as he gets bigger, he can negotiate for more money, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, those guys are all getting a lot of offers. Oh, yeah. All the Hollywood actors, Zanus been getting a lot of offers in Hollywood after Zanus. But their agents aren't going to tell them, look, man, even though Hollywood's offering you a lot of money, man, beg your ass off for Ivan and we just resign you guys. You'd rather work for Sky Source than working in Hollywood. Ivan can usually pay you more and give you better perks. and his company blows out of the water. Yeah, all the agents are gonna tell him, yeah, beg your ass off, Ryan, we need to resign you. You'd rather work here than work in fucking Hollywood. Yeah, that's what the agents are gonna tell him, obviously. That's why after the journey ends, after the big party, they're all begging that. All begging. Oh, VJ, please resign. I was like, no, guys. You're gonna have a success over in Hollywood. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, we don't want to go back to Hollywood. We want to work for you. Like Hollywood sucks to your company. Hollywood's not your company, I know, but you're not good. That's what guys are. Yeah, you're not good for the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, obviously. I'm sorry, you're not good. Yeah, you need to give these other actors, guys, an opportunity to be stars in my movie. You can't be selfish, guys. Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson and Ben Affleck and all those guys felt like shit during the 4 or 5 years of Zayas. Now they want to experience what you experienced. They want to experience that glorious sense of anxiety and BJ man for the movie. You can't be selfish, guys. Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. And what else up, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy. I'm not paying you 20. You're not worth 20, John. You get 10. That's a lot of money, man. This is more than what you made for Star Wars, John. Yeah, I don't even. How much did you make for Rise of Skywalker, John? I made like $1.7 million. Yeah, you only made like your $1.7 million for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, John. I signed you to like a 27, 28 million deal around there. It's way more than what you made for Star Wars, John. It's a deal, man. I'm saying, yeah, I mean, that's a massive deal. This is how much it is making out. I know, John. You signed a mega deal. You think it's a deal, Ivan? Sign me up. It's a deal, man. I'm saying, yeah, he signs that contract. I'm like, yeah, the movie. Yeah. Is he blowing away? Yeah, because he knows he'll never make this money. He's like, holy shit, but Ivan's coming blows out of the water. I'll never make this kind of money in Hollywood. I'll peak at maybe $3-4 million in Hollywood. Yeah, John Mayer can peak at maybe $3-4 million in Hollywood. But he's only worth like $10 million right now in Hollywood. Obviously, so he can peak at maybe $4 million. John Mayer in Hollywood. I'm paying way more than what he makes in Hollywood, obviously. That's why I work his ass off for me. Yeah, I have no worry about. I'm gonna work my ass off for you, boss. He works hard. He destroys all as a told us. Why are they working hard for you? Because I'm paying them a lot of money, spoiling all these perks, and they know this being in my movie will open more doors for them in Hollywood. Yeah, I'm world famous now. I can now sell my movies a bit better because now I'm world famous. Yeah, the whole world will know who these actors are. They're world famous. So now when they go to Hollywood, they'll be able to sell their movies a bit better now. Obviously. And the company, the Hollywood companies will be throwing them bigger deals. But not the kind of money I can pay. I can easily pay more than what Hollywood can pay, obviously. I'm sorry. That's why they're begging, obviously. Yeah, watch out for the greedy Hollywood actors, agents, either the greedy pigs, right? Especially for the Great Escape. Yeah, Keanu Reeves' agent might push for maybe $250 million of the film profits. Like, no, he gets 140. He's not worth 250. Keanu Reeves. Ivan, he's big, man. Do you know how big Keanu Reeves is? I'm like, guys, stop playing that game, man. He made big in Hollywood, but in my movie, he's not the main event, man. He gets 140 million. That's enough. I'm not paying him any more than that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck might want 120 million of the roles. I'm like, no, guys. Ben Affleck gets 78. Matt Damon, I can pay him is 82. And Scarlett, I can pay her 80 for the full profits. So those guys are pretty much making around the same amount of money, right? Yeah, Ben, I can pay him his 23 million salary. Scarlett, I can pay her 24. Matt Damon, I can pay him 24.7 million for his salary. And he gets 83 million of the film profits. Scarlett gets 80. Ben gets 78. So they're making a similar amount of money, but I'm paying the other guys a bit more, obviously. Because Carl and Matt Damon are worth a bit more than Ben Affleck, so I'll pay those guys a bit more. I'm still making sure that all those guys get paid, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. What about the game? Are you gonna give calories? A nice like 12 million for the game, a nice like maybe 40 million of the game royalties. I'm like, no guys. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, guys, that's not the point. The point is calories is not worth that. I'm not gonna overpay him and do that. What I'm paying is enough for 212 million is enough for calories. I'm not gonna sign him for the $250 million deal, man. He's not worth that. Yeah. The moment you give Keanu Reeves Ivan 12 million base and 40 million of the game profits, now you're being way too generous with him and he's ripping you off. I'm already giving him 140 million of the film profits. And I'm paying him a lot of money for the game and the merch. That's enough, man. I'm not gonna pay him 4 million of the game profits. Alright, man, you're greedy, man. You're making all these heads and beliefs you're giving me the peanuts. Like Keanu Reeves, I'm still making sure you get paid more than we make in Hollywood, man. Sign a 200 million deal. It's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money, Ivan, but like I want a bit more of that, Ivan. I'm like, no, Keanu, stop being greedy. I'm not paying you more money. So, it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, here's the deal, Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Well, Ben Affleck gets college and more money. Yeah, I mean, he just might push him maybe 18 million of the game profits, excluding their already rich salary for the game. All right, what about nice like 18 million of the game profit? Those guys, I'm like, no, the base is enough. I can easily give them a piece of the game profits, but I already paid them enough, man. They don't make that in Hollywood. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's college not to sound like 130 something million deal in Canadian money, which is like an 80, 75 million deal in their American money. But they don't make that in Hollywood. But the rates, yeah, a 136 million deal is like maybe an 80 million deal in American money. 85 million deal in their American money. They don't make that in Hollywood. They make like they're 23 in Hollywood, so Sarah. Yeah, obviously. If you don't want these guys to do you, once you're paying them enough, they don't make that in Hollywood. I'm paying them way more than what they make in Hollywood. Those guys peak at like 20, 25 million in Hollywood, and that's it. And if they get royalties, they might get 20 million of the royalties. So I'm paying them way more. 100, like 30, 35, 36 million deal for those guys. That's enough money for them. They're just greedy. Agents are greedy, obviously. If you give them like 18 million of the game profits, like they're ripping you off. You're already paying those guys enough. That's what I'm saying. Don't hate them. Yeah. Let me say, guys, I'll use the bathroom. Back in a second. Don't hate them. Skiv, you won't enough. Sorry guys, I'm back. I have to use the bathroom. It's cold in here, huh? Yeah. Only talking for 40 minutes, guys. I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, watch out for the greedy agents, I would imagine. Hollywood. You gotta watch out for that stuff, right? Yeah. Especially the ones who represent the big actors in Hollywood, they're greedy, obviously. Watch out for the greedy agents and managers in Hollywood. You have to watch out for those guys. I'm sorry. Will Keanu Reeves accept a deal? Of course he will. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He signed like a $212 million deal, which is like a $150 million in his American money. So that's a massive deal for Keanu Reeves, obviously. You still walk away with like 80 million in his bank after taxes, right? Yeah. Around there. Yeah. Obviously. We feature on the magazines with me, do the promos with me, everything. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, all those guys do the promos with me, obviously. I'm gonna have his guys compete though. I mean, you can have Tom Cruise compete with Keanu Reeves, but Tom Cruise is a bit more expensive than Keanu Reeves. Have Robert Downey Jr. compete with, and Denzel Washington compete with Matt Damon. You can have Nicole Kidman compete with with uh, with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, and you have Matt Damon compete with other guys too for the job, obviously. That's what I'm like. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck because they're best friends for real life. It'd be cool if you have those two guys in the same movie, obviously. Ben Affleck is the big boss, and Matt Damon is one of the couples, obviously, who almost escapes, but he gets killed, obviously. My idea is Matt Damon and his wife in the movie, they almost escape, but they get killed, and me and VJ are the only ones left. We escape the company, obviously, with that amazing movie. Yeah. Yeah. I have to sign up to my welfare banking online. Yeah, they sent me the code and everything. I have to sign up online, right? Today I'll sign up online, right? Yeah. We work on anything, Ivan? Yeah, I will. I'll work on it. Almost done. I have maybe 4 pages, 5 pages off my notebook. I'm done chapter one. Almost 40 pages for chapter one. About 40 pages for chapter one, right? Oh, you're not signing up pro hockey league? No. Our dreams being movie star VJ is not being a pro hockey player is cool. Well, if you think I'm gonna pass up being a famous movie star and be a pro hockey player instead, people will be like, "Yeah, you're crazy, man." Even though being a pro hockey player is glory, it's not the kind of really good movie I know. Like Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf and Transformers. Yeah, things like that for me feature for the movies, man. It's unheard of glory, man. Glory of God, right? The two gods. That's why VJ cries. Yeah, I want to be in a big budget movie with you, Ivan, like Transformers, and get paid all those billions with you, Ivan. Yeah, that's why she cries, obviously. VJ knows the deal with Amazon's a mega deal. We have the keys to the kingdom, obviously. We're going to make our, like, I don't know, 70, 80, 90, $100 million off the movie, off the Zane's brand. And the other movies me and VJ might make are 40 billion maybe off the brand, maybe 45 billion off the brands after Zanus. Zanus will be my biggest brand, obviously, because I'm selling 3 movies in a box set. The other movies are just single movies, obviously, so I'm making a bit less and they're cheaper too. So we sell our movies for like $50 after Zanus. So movies are not making as much money. We're still making our billions, obviously. Yeah. That's why Victoria Justice White cries, obviously. She knows she got duped by the Gates. God, I got duped. Yeah, you have the keys, you only worth $12 million. The Gates duped you, VJ. That's why I'm not selling, because they're going to dupe me too. They're going to dupe you. Yeah, they're going to dupe me, obviously. That's why they're so desperate, obviously. Yeah, Ivan has the keys. We can't guard the door on his Zanus brand, man. They're all pissed off and like, fuck, man. Yeah, they're pissed off because they know, yeah, Ivan owns the Zanus brand. He has the keys, has blades for him. Fuck, man, I don't want to make that money. They're envious. That's why I came with the keys. So they don't dupe me. Yeah. Yeah, they duped you, man. Yeah, they did. They duped me, man. Families duped me. Yeah, they duped me. Yeah. That's why we get rise. Yeah. I've meant like I want to like I've meant being a famous movie star with you in a big budget movie, not independent movies, big budget movie. I can pay all those plays, but that's my fucking dream with you, Ivan. Yeah, I want to be featured in magazines with you, the commercials. I want to sign that mega deal with Amazon with you, and Amazon and Sony. I want to be a famous movie star with you, Ivan. I control the money with you, Ivan. I have my freedom and see the light. And I want you to just fuck me all the time. Yeah, she's crazy, obviously. Life is right, she's a crazy woman. Sorry. Now you guys understand why I'm unforgettable to Sava's channel, right? Yeah, Ivan. When you're king, yeah, when I'm king, all I'm thinking about is just running away from the gatekeepers' wicked system. And I run away with VJ, and I live a life with her, and I kill you with kindness. And I forget about this channel when I'm king, because I'm gonna be trending every day with videos and pictures with VJ. I'm gonna forget about this channel. I don't get paid for this. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. You guys watch it. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. No, I even watches himself. Yes, if you want to be a dick like that, I'm not making you go through what you get what you deserve. That's why the whole thing is set up. Yeah, the only way for us to be saved, Ivan has to make videos for us on Sabbath's channel. But Ivan's not gonna let us do like that. He's gonna forget about his channel. It's a setup, obviously. He's kept behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm kept behind the scenes. You don't see me in the public eye. That's the setup, obviously. You're left behind. You're not saved. Geez, you can't do God here. Yeah. All right, how much would you pay Tom Cruise if you choose him? Tom Cruise, I can pay him a good maybe $230 million of the film profits. Before I said 200, no, you can pay Tom Cruise maybe $230 million of the film profits. So Tom Cruise sound like a $300 million deal or something like that with his combined earnings. $230 million. I worry about 300. No, Tom Cruise gets 230. Why? This is Tom Cruise. You know how big Tom Cruise is? Oh my God, I know he's big, but he's not me, man. $230 million of the film profits is good for him. I can pay him a good like $20 million for the game. $20 million for the game. You can give him a good maybe $15 million for the merch, $60 million for the merch. So he signed and Tom Cruise gets his $50 million base, $30 million salary, $20 million bonus. He signed like a $300 million deal. Tom Cruise around there, right? In Canadian money, which is like $200 million is American money, $198 million, $200 million, $203 million is in his American money. Tom Cruise doesn't make that in Hollywood. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. Tom Cruise. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a deal, man. Sign me up, man. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Tom Cruise, you don't make this in Hollywood. It's a good deal for Tom Cruise. But chances are, Chad Celeste will tell me I can go for Keanu Reeves. Because he's biased. Yeah, I know Keanu Reeves. I work with him on John Wick and The Matrix. Choose Keanu Reeves for the villain Ivan over Tom Cruise. I end up choosing Keanu Reeves over Tom Cruise. And I think Keanu Reeves is better for the film than Tom Cruise. To be honest, right? Yeah. That's why guys will blow Hollywood out of the water. Anyways, this is it. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I'm saying peace. Peace out.